Welcome to the fascinating world of flood. Myths. Throughout history and across different cultures, the story of a great flood has resonated with people from all corners of the globe. From Mesopotamia to India, Greece to the Americas, ancient civilizations shared tales of massive floods that wiped out humanity and offered a new beginning. But why is this myth so universal? What do these stories reveal about the human imagination, our fears and our hopes? In this video, we'll explore the origins, meanings, and surprising connections of the flood myths of the world, delving into the rich tapestry of human storytelling and uncovering the common threads that bind us together across time and space. The ancient Mesopotamian civilization, over 4,000 years ago, gave birth to one of the earliest known written flood stories in the Epic of Gilgamesh. In this epic tale, the character Utnapishtim constructs a massive boat to survive a divine flood, bringing along his family and a selection of animals to preserve their lives. Interestingly, this narrative closely resembles the later biblical story of Noah's Ark, where God warns Noah of an impending catastrophic flood and instructs him to save life on earth by building a similar vessel. These two stories share striking similarities, including the presence of a chosen survivor, a divine warning, the preservation of animals, and the release of birds to find dry land. In fact, scholars believe that the biblical story may have been influenced by even older Mesopotamian traditions, likely adapted by Hebrew writers during or after the Babylonian exile. It becomes apparent that these early flood myths reflect humanity's profound fear of nature's awesome power and our utter dependence on divine mercy. Through the ages, these stories have vividly portrayed the universal human experience of facing natural disasters, demonstrating our enduring need to seek meaning in the face of overwhelming devastation and to find hope in the promises of divine preservation. In the rich tapestry of Asian mythology, tales of floods and survival serve as powerful reminders of the intertwined relationship between divine intervention and human ingenuity. In Hindu mythology, the god Vishnu takes the form of a fish, Matsya, to warn Manu of an impending flood. Manu, guided by divine wisdom, builds a boat and ties it to the horn of the great fish, ultimately surviving as the waters swallow the world. Through this act of faith and obedience, Manu becomes the savior of humanity, repopulating the earth and carrying on the cycle of life. On the other side of the continent, Chinese mythology tells the story of the Great Yu, a legendary figure who faced devastating floods not with an ark, but with strategic engineering and profound wisdom. By channeling the waters and harnessing his leadership skills, Yu successfully controls the floods, demonstrating the power of human resilience and innovation in overcoming natural disasters. These ancient flood stories from Asia reveal two essential themes: the presence of divine guidance as a saving grace, and the remarkable resilience and resourcefulness of humankind in times of crisis. While some cultures depict survival as a gift bestowed by higher powers, others emphasize the critical role of human agency and leadership in shaping their destinies. Through the myths of Matsya and Manu, as well as the legend of the Great Yu, we are reminded of the enduring lessons of perseverance, adaptability, and cooperation in the face of adversity. As we navigate the challenges of our own lives, may these stories inspire us to seek guidance from above and to tap into our inner reservoirs of strength and innovation to weather life's storms and emerge stronger on the other side. In the realm of Greek mythology, the mighty Zeus made a fateful decision to cleanse the earth of its corrupt inhabitants by unleashing a devastating flood. As the waters rose and threatened to engulf all of humanity, only Deucalion and his wife Pyrrha managed to survive the deluge. The courageous couple constructed a sturdy chest and floated to safety, emerging as the sole remnants of a world consumed by its own moral decay. In the Roman and other Mediterranean traditions, floods were often seen as a symbol of divine retribution for the arrogance and immorality of humankind. Unlike the tales of Mesopotamian or Indian lore, the Greek versions emphasized the moral implications of human behavior, portraying the flood not merely as a catastrophic event, but as a righteous judgment. These ancient myths suggest that the cultures of the Mediterranean viewed floods as a form of divine justice, purging the world of its impurities before ushering in a new era of renewal and restoration. Indeed, the flood served as a means of cleansing the earth, paving the way for the resurgence of humanity and the dawn of a fresh beginning. Across the vast expanse of the Americas, flood myths permeate the traditions of native peoples from north to south. Among the Aztecs, tales abound of the gods, unleashing great floods to bring about the end of one age and the dawn of another. Similarly, in the rich tapestry of Inca tradition, a man and a woman were able to survive a cataclysmic deluge sent by the creator god, Viracocha, seeking refuge in a hidden cave until the waters receded. North American tribes, such as the Hopi, weave narratives of floods that swiftly decimated wicked populations, leaving only the virtuous to find safety atop reeds or mountains. These ancient myths intricately entwine the forces of flooding with the eternal cycles of destruction and rebirth, unveiling how indigenous communities viewed catastrophe as an irreplaceable aspect of the natural order of rejuvenation. Through these enduring stories passed down through generations, we gain insight into how indigenous peoples comprehended the interconnectedness of upheaval and renewal, serving as a poignant reminder of the profound wisdom ingrained in their cultural heritage. Across the diverse landscapes of the Americas, flood myths stand as testaments to the enduring resilience and reverence for the eternal dance of creation and destruction that echoes throughout the annals of time. The rhythmic tides of flooding in native traditions offer profound insights into the cyclical nature of existence, underscoring the profound connections between humanity, the cosmos, and the perpetual cycle of rejuvenation and rebirth. Have you ever wondered why so many different cultures around the world share similar flood myths? One possible explanation is rooted in geology. With rising sea levels following the Ice Age, massive river floods in Mesopotamia, or catastrophic local disasters, it's no wonder these events could have shaped collective memories across different societies. But the connection runs deeper than just geological factors. Water, being a symbol of creation and destruction, life and death, holds a powerful psychological significance for humans. Through the retelling of flood stories, ancient societies were able to express their fears of the unpredictable forces of nature, while also clinging to a sense of hope for survival and new beginnings. Whether viewed as a form of divine punishment, a natural catastrophe, or symbolic rebirth, flood myths offer a glimpse into our shared human imagination. Despite the vast distances that separated these ancient peoples, they turned to the same story to make sense of the mysteries of existence. In essence, flood myths serve as a universal language that transcends cultural boundaries, reminding us of our shared experiences as humans navigating the complexities of the natural world. From Asia to Africa and the Americas to Europe, the enduring power of these stories lies in their ability to capture our deepest fears and aspirations, connecting us on a fundamental level as we seek to understand our place in the universe.